The Cowboys have made yet another move, adding Kenneth Murray, a trade again, the second trade today, as the Cowboys add the veteran linebacker and his kind of expensive salary. It is Kenneth Murray, a 7th-round pick, to the Cowboys in exchange for a 6th-round pick. The actual details on what those pick numbers are to be determined. I would guess it's the Cowboys' late 6th for the Titans' earlier 7th, which is still kind of a round trade down, as the Cowboys have made 2 trades and still have 10 picks in this year's NFL draft. Give me your one-word reaction to the Kenneth Murray trade. One word and one word only, then we'll go in-depth on this particular move, plus mention Tank Lawrence leaving. But give me your one-word reaction in the comment section of today's show. My one word is expensive. Kenneth Murray is owed about $7.5 million this year, and for the level of play he has pretty consistently produced over the course of his NFL career, unless he takes a surprise pay cut, that's too much money. $7.5 million for a guy that can blitz a little bit, will put up decent tackle numbers, but just isn't good in coverage, and has never developed to the athletic potential that he has, is a red flag for me. I've seen multiple different coaching staffs in LA, in Tennessee, think, I can fix him. This is a very common trend right now from this Cowboys organization of, we can fix this player. You know, Kenneth Murray is a very physically gifted athlete. He's came out of Oklahoma, 6'2", 241, 4.52 40-yard dash, almost 33-inch arms. He's got really great athletic ability. Was very healthy at Oklahoma, has been semi-healthy in the NFL, but he's also missed some time there. I don't trust him in coverage. I think he's better moving forward than he is moving back, but he's kind of consistently missed tackles in the NFL, and I don't think he's a truly elite run defender or a truly elite coverage player. He's just fine, and if you were paying him $3 million, sure, you're paying him $7 million. This is your expensive addition? Is $7 and change million to Kenneth Murray? Relative to the contract too, I am a much bigger fan of the Jack Sanborn edition than I am Kenneth Murray. It's basically free. It's a late round pick swap, but it's not free from a contract perspective. This is now your highest paid linebacker. You needed, as we'll get into, to overhaul the linebacking room, but I've never been that high on Kenneth Murray. I think that's been pretty much bore out over the course of his NFL career. I'm hoping that you can there is unlocked potential, but now we're in year 6 of we can unlock the potential. Is that really going to happen this time around? I have my doubts. So grade the trade. A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know in the comment section, the pinned comment actually, of today's video. If the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. You know, Murray and Sanborn are kind of very different styles of players. You know, Murray is much more athletic. I think Sanborn is just a better limited snap count player. And we'll see if that continues when he gets more snap counts there. I get that. I give this like a C- or a D. Eric Kendricks is done. He's going to be off the team. I think by adding Kenneth Murray, you're going to slot him in place of Eric Kendricks. Then you have Overshown, Leafau, Sanborn. I think you can actually argue that you are. In fact, I think I would say you are better once Overshown gets healthy. I think you're better at linebacker than you were going into free agency, and even at the end of the year. I don't think Murray is better than Kendricks. I don't think Sanborn is better than Kendricks. I think both guys combined can kind of get you better play overall, gives you more depth too. You're also paying more. You might be paying double what you were paying Kendricks. My issues with Kenneth Murray here. He has not been good yet. I didn't love his film coming out of Oklahoma. I had a early, mid, second round grade on Kenneth Murray coming out of the NFL draft. I didn't think he was as good as the rest of the NFL thought. I had concerns with some of the instinct stuff. I had concerns with him in coverage. I have never thought he was a great processor, and I still think the processing isn't all the way there yet. I had him, barely inside the top 32 because there were only 15 first-round grades that year. He was squarely in round 2. The Cowboys trend this offseason continues. We're going to add guys like coming out of the NFL draft. We're not going to pay very much for most of them, and we're going to see if our coaching staff can coach them up. And that's fine, but you're banking a lot on your staff, taking these low floor, high upside players and trying to flip them into better results. And several of them will work. If you can bat, it's not a good thing to bat 50% when you sign 2 guys. Bat 50% by adding 10. Okay. You'll get some good players there. But I needed more than that stuff. And that's kind of I needed a guaranteed impact. Kenneth Murray can get you some tackles, cool. I have not consistently seen the elite level linebacker play we've seen at times from this Cowboys team. Can Eberflus fix him? That's kind of what you're saying with this trade. Now, speaking of defense, the Cowboys turnover chain is available. Chatsports.com/Cowboys chain. Nothing would make me happier than to see me put this on, and add this with a bunch of plays made by Kenneth Murray. That'd be great. That would make me happy because I want this team to win. And hopefully these ones work out. So, chatsports.com/Cowboys chain. We'll spend a little bit more time here on Kenneth Murray. Then we'll talk Tank Lawrence more in depth. But get your chain today. Chatsports.com/Cowboys chain. I'm going to mention PFF here. Sometimes PFF's linebacker grades make no damn sense to me. It's like, that guy's good, that guy's not. Why are those the grades? I will mention what John Odin tweeted out, treated as a data point here. Coverage grade, 33rd percentile. Coverage grade in the box, 45th. In the slot, 15. Don't put in the slot. Single boot percentage, 38th. Run defense, 5th. And 18% run stop. He can blitz from middle linebacker. That's cool. Honestly, tell me that Kenneth Murray is your stopgap option for DeMarvion Overshown on a 1-year, $3 million deal. I'm fine. I have no complaints there. If you're telling me Kenneth Murray is your, new middle linebacker and he's going to be the starter, at $7 million, I don't know about that one there, Jim. That one just kind of gives me pause. I don't trust that particular move. I would bet when it's all said and done that the Dre Greenlaw 1-year cap hit is the same as, or even maybe lower than the 1-year Kenneth Murray cap hit. Why couldn't you have just done that? I don't know. We'll briefly mention Tank Lawrence here as well, but do not miss out on any free agency updates. We've had a lot of videos today. This is video 4, right? Yeah, there's been a lot of cuts. They did not all get pushed. I don't think this one gets a push either. Make sure you are subscribed at youtube.com/CowboysTV. Now, one development here is DeMarcus Lawrence is done in Dallas. He is heading to the Seattle Seahawks on a 3-year, up to $42 million deal. We shall see what the actual average per year is. 3 years, $42 million for Tank Lawrence. You're now very much banking on Marshawn Kneeland stepping up at defensive end because you don't have enough otherwise. You have to get more talent in there. I think you still need to go get an edge. I think receiver is still an area of concern. Losing Tank Lawrence leaves Micah Parsons, Marshawn Kneeland, Sam Williams, some Solomon Thomas, inside-outside stuff, Peyton Turner in there as well. Thomas offers inside-outside stuff. Tyrus Wheat, Ernest Brown, Luigi Villain are competition for the practice squad, etc. So I think adding these linebackers, adding the edges, trading for Kaiir Elam, you're kind of going to be in a spot where, okay, take the best player available in round 1, 2, 3, but there are a lot of spots that you'd like to get more talent. And edge and linebacker for me are both still in that bucket. So Tank Lawrence gone, Kenneth Murray in, a 2-trade day for now for the Dallas Cowboys. Kyer Elam, Jack Sanborn, and Kenneth Murray, all the latest members of the Cowboys organization.